Good morning, good morning, everybody. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Here we are back at it, live at 5. Today is Wednesday, January 8th, 2025, and it's your girl, Tanya Weeders. And we're going to talk to you today about our recurring theme, and it's based on this knowledge today. We want to uncomplicate it. We want to make everything that we're doing so easy, so super simple that we can do it in our sleep. So, the theme has been for the week to understand the power of your expertise and how to leverage it by using, creating, and distributing undeniable digital offers. So before we get caught up in the rapture of all of this, let's talk about what Live at 5 really is. It's a daily live stream from ECMG Creative Studios, New York, packed with bite-sized, actionable business strategies, trending insights, and profit producing and boosting tips to help entrepreneurs, business owners, and corporate pros like us take their business to the next level with one profit producing task each weekday at 5 a.m. Eastern. So tune in and get started with your growth right now. And yeah, I'm a little bit misleading with that one profit producing task because if you listen to me, everything I talk about is loaded with profit producing tasks that you can use. So take what works for you, discard or discredit what you don't, and I want you to apply it and ride it until the wheels fall off. Okay. So today, okay, here we go with the tech trouble. Here we go with the tech trouble. We're on live TV while I get this situation situated. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that share button, put up a comment, say good morning, tell me where you are calling from, looking from. Let's get it. All right, so what I want us to always do at the top of every lesson that we're working with, and as you can see, I'm working with the same presentation, and all I'm doing is adding on, honey, adding on. So every day at the top of the hour, what we want to talk to you about is getting your mind straight, getting your mind situated for the goings on of the day. I personally take the first 10% of my day and I attribute it to doing what? Focusing, breathing, meditating on the scriptures, on what I know to be true, on the things that are absolute, on the work and the people who will benefit from the work that I'm doing. So I make it my business to focus on the main thing for those 2.5 hours so that when I come and when I present, everything is crystal clear because my day has already been set. So I want you to just look at this. And I didn't even realize we were doing this when we started. But this page is powered by those things that you should be focused on in your business. Now, maybe who you're working with or working for, they have their own philosophies, their own mission statements, if you will. But you, as an individual, you should have your own short list of priorities that you need and want and must have to run through your day and pummel through any sort of obstacles that may even think about coming in your direction. So today and all the days going forward until I'm told something different, we are powered by focus, consistency, relationships, and service. Your focus should be the main thing, whatever your main thing is. If you have to set a timer for 60 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour and a half, or whatever it may be, so that you can focus and batten down the hatches on what needs to be done so that that end result is transformed by your ability to focus on that thing, then do that. When you focus, you're focusing on your ability to demonstrate power and to dominate whatever field you're in, whatever project you're working on, whatever situation you have to deal with immediately, if not sooner. Let that thing know, consider, and understand I'm focused, I'm clear, and whatever it is I say it is, that's what it's going to be until it's not. Mhm. Consistency. You want to get on the roll and get on the ball with making sure that you mean what you say what you mean. Yet let your yays be yays and your nays be nays. And sometimes a lot of us don't give ourselves that much credit or even grace or mercy to understand that there are things, too many things in this world that need to get done, especially as a woman. Oh my God. Maxwell Well was right when he said a woman's worth. Do you understand? Like we do 1,000 things at one time, but understand that the reason for all of this technology, the reason for people who are around who want to work with you is because you cannot, should not, and ought not do it alone. You want to have as many tools and resources around you that allow you to remain consistent because dude, contrary to popular belief, we all can't be everywhere at one time, at least not yet. Right? So we want you to start automating. Let's move on to relationships. Relationships are what life is all about. You don't sign a contract, you don't go into a business, you don't make a transactional decision without the benefit of relationships. Case in point, when you're on your way at the checkout, at the grocery store, what do they hit you with? They hit you with magazines, chips, cookies, candy, everything that you know you do not need. But they're playing on your emotions, they're playing on memories that you have created from relationships that you don't even remember. Relationships are important, and creating constant connections and instant connections really is the butt of all the joke, which is that we're winners regardless whether we think of it or not. And I hope that brought a smile to your face. And then finally, service. Service is about sharing with your community, building that community, making sure that the people in it are taken care of on every single level. So why is it that we're talking about this morning at the top of the hour? Because I want you to be preconditioned to know, consider, and understand that when we move in lockstep with one another. I'm presenting before you not only things that you want to live by when it comes to doing business, right? Because we're all in business to do business, but we don't just want to do business, we want to do it well, and we want to do it with the spirit of excellence. For example, when we talk about focus, it's about making sure whatever you're promoting, whether it's someone else's business or your offer, that you're demonstrating the power of that thing, whether it's through actionable items or telling a story. In terms of consistency, we're offering you an opportunity to click on any cue card here, but especially one that will help you get a leg up on your time, and that is Only Pulp, where not only will you have the opportunity to become an affiliate, but you can try out the process or you can try out the offer for about a week or so. Yeah, go ahead and do that for free right now. And then, yeah, you can be an affiliate while you're trying it for free. Don't tell them I told you, but it's true. And in relationships, you want to connect with a $15 billion business. Here's how you do it. Click on that Temu link, go in, get access, get approval, start promoting, and start seeing results immediately, if not sooner, if you know what you're doing. And if you don't, you can come into the Zillionaires community with us. It is a software as a service provider and a community of individuals who are bent on productivity, on profitability, and on doing it not on their own, but with a group. So take copious notes. Don't worry about buying anything right now, but this is where we are: focus, consistency, relationships, and service. Woo! We are already cooking with gas. So this week, we have already learned how to finesse our blogs and our articles into multiple digital products. We learned how to take the social posts that we have created from that and how to schedule our publishing of them. Remember, I said automation: automate, delegate, or eliminate altogether. That's what your job is. That's how you weed out what profit producing tasks are. Now, we also learned that anytime you have to hit a publish button, oh, honey, do understand that you are creating product that you can sell over and over again, that never have to touch again, never have to update again. Whenever you publish something, you are creating digital real estate that you can actually sell, rent, or partner up and split the profits. I told you I'm going to be giving you some gems now. Yesterday, we ran into a little technical snafu where we were showing you how to create beautiful thumbnails and add images that can stop the scroll. So we had a little problem with that, but if you follow directions, you can go to the link and you can see both the audio and the video together, all right, on another platform. And we're going to touch base on that later on when we show you how to convert presentations into evergreen webinars. And the reason why we can show you what we did yesterday is because this is going to be so super simple. You're going to kick yourself in the sternum that you haven't been doing this before. Let's go. So meet me. It is I, Tanya Rita, is your brand. What did we say yesterday? I am your certified brand broker. And I am your digital marketing mentor. And I'm showing you how to get through these streets sooner rather than later, leveraging your levels of expertise. And just so you know, I'm here to help you all get your brand on the map through automation and agency. And you see, I have actors below because guess what? I pulled this from somewhere else because what did we say? We don't waste any time around here and we repurpose and repackage to the hilt. So you want to glean from my 25 plus years of brand experience and design and creative and strategy. I went from global banking to publishing and digital marketing. And I'm learning to master digital marketing, automation, and artificial intelligence, specifically when it comes to end user experiences, because overall, that's what I've been doing my whole life, creating experiences for whoever it is that comes my way or under the influence of my voice. So let's get right to it. Craft your digital product with ease. The theme today is uncomplicated. It's not that complicated. We want to make this so easy for you that you will look at yourself like, who are you for not doing this? We're going to show you how to unlock the secrets to crafting your digital product effortlessly. From client planning to execution, we're going to guide you through every single step as you join us every day, every weekday at 5 a.m. to make your digital product dreams a reality. And I told you before why we put this up here with the hashtags. If you want to know, go back to the replays. Don't play games with me. So, what exactly does it look like to create? Let's go back to craft and create your digital product easily, effortlessly. Right? So let's say you're a hair bundle boutique or you want to sell hair online. You might consider creating an AI crafted hair care guide tailored to customers' needs. The customization is always where you're going to make a few more dollars more, right? You want to use design layouts with a company like Canva to generate, and then you want to generate images on a platform like Zillionaires, ahem, hint, hint, wink, wink. And these are images that will appeal to your audience, right? You want to add personalized quizzes or recommending hair bundles. You want to automate your email follow-ups with tailored offers on a HubSpot or similar platforms like that. You want to make offers, discounts, deals every single day and every time you come in front of your audience. And you want to use that guide as a lead magnet. It's something that you give in exchange for your customers' information, whether it be their name, their hard address, their home address, their phone numbers, their email address, etc. And you want to extract this information so that you can boost sales and engagement easily, right? And a perfect example of that would be Kylie Jenner's cosmetics, right? She leveraged social automation and AI to personalize customer experiences from product recommendations to seamless checkouts, and you can do the same thing. Next up, you want to plan and structure your offer. Well, how do you do that? You get a clear understanding, a step by step method for planning your digital product. You want to learn how to structure your content, create a seamless flow, and ensure key takeaways for your audience. So, what might that look like? You might look at a company like Savage Fenty, right, or Savage X Fenty that exemplifies this by offering inclusivity, designed lingerie collections that align with the customer's needs and also their desires. Because guess what? When you have women that are clad like that, the men are coming. So guess what? It's genius because the men are going to buy things for the women that they love. Okay? I'm just saying, this is the way you capture markets that you didn't even know that you had, right? Do women wear lingerie for themselves? Yeah, most of them do. Right? But there's a faction of, no, I need to tell my woman what I like to see. So they get out of looking at scantily clad women, your men I'm talking about, saying, listen, I was just looking at this for you. So, what this may look like is outlining your audience's need, organizing your digital product into clear sections with actionable takeaways for the user that makes it easy for them to go through your step by step structure or your journey that you've created for them. That's just a natural flow. So, this ensures that every single step of the way, everyone is dealing on the last step that they have taken in your cohesive, creative, engaging, and valuable experience that you created for them. You create the user experience, right? So, again, if you're still nervous about not having a product, I don't know why, but I'm here to let you know that you have no excuses. I'm here to let you know that you only have options here. You have multiple options, more than what's on this screen today. We're going to show you how to create digital products every single day here on this platform. That is within your reach, right? From ideation to execution, we've got you covered. But like I said, I am a now and later lady, right? I'm going to give you something you can use right now. I'm going to give you something you can use later. I'm going to give you something that you can use all throughout the process. And what is that? I'm giving you an opportunity to show up at Timo to become an affiliate of theirs immediately, if not sooner, so you can start banking right now and repeatedly if you like. I am giving you something that you can use now and later and right here in between in a scheduling platform where you can begin to automate everything that we create together so you don't have to worry about being tethered to your tech, your devices, or your mobile, okay? And then because it is Wednesday, hump day, I'm going to give you a freemium. So you have to wait at the very end to see what it's all about. But if you're nosy like I am, you want to screenshot that, go to the QR code, click on that thing, and you can see and get your freebie right now, right? I'm gonna wait for what kind of woman. So the last thing that we're offering you is a whopping opportunity, and that's the opportunity to join our service as our software as a service affiliate community wherein you will learn everything about AI, everything about automation, and you'll have a community to support you. And on top of that, from the moment you sign in, the moment you sign up, you are eligible for and you already qualify. You're not just eligible, but you're qualified to be a recipient of 75 cent per commission on a 3 digit, soon moving into a 4 digit product. So I don't know what you're waiting for. You don't have any excuses. So now it's time for us to toot our proverbial horn. This is a live stream, folks. You better get in and you better engage. You should be engaging with the content. You should be making comments, connecting, sharing, liking. Do what you need to do, especially if you are not giving a tangible thing, which is a donation. Yeah, that's how you help this move. That's how you help this movement grow into a momentum. You share the content, you engage with it, you talk about what your takeaways are and how you are faring with the content that we're giving you. I want you to join our list by taking advantage of some of our offers. Anything that you purchase from us, anything that you get from us, with the exception of the freebies, we're going to collect your information, stay connected to you, because you got to be connected to collect. If you picked up what I just put down, you have to be connected to the right people, places, and things so that you can collect your cash, your cachet, and even some contracts that you might not even thought that you can enter certain rooms into with. Okay, so I want you to donate as well. We are not turning down gifts of cash, and we are not offended by it. So you can go to our coffee shop. The link will be in the show notes after, because we're not about collecting donations during this thing, but we're going to let you know. We'll give you the opportunity to bless and be blessed yourself. Because if you know, like I know, the biggest way to get more is to give more. If you're stagnant, you're stuck, you don't know what to do, you're in a rut, I'm telling you, what level of stick to itiveness do you have to be in order to give more? Who are you not giving to? Who are you not servicing today? We get a kick out of being able to serve and service thousands of people every single day on this platform and beyond, because we decided that we were going to show up and go live regardless. You have no excuse. Now you have faceless videos that make millions of dollars every single day. So I don't want to hear you talking about you don't want to be on camera. Oh, yes, I know I just pushed you in the back, but I'm only pushing you in the back to get you back in shape, not to put you off a cliff. So, listen, I already told you about the affiliates. I already told you about the partnerships. I already told you, oh my goodness. I just remembered I told you yesterday I was going to give you a chart. What I'll do, because I haven't put it in the presentation, I'll put it in the comments a few minutes after we wrap up. But I'll show you the difference between businesses that are highly successful and those that aren't yet. And it comes to the realization that it's only through partnerships and affiliates, it's only through the connections that you have, that you make with one another, that you will receive a 50% return. So why are you not partnering up with folks? That's something you need to take advantage of. And I think I'll probably take a moment out either on Friday, or we'll do a workshop on Saturday about that, how to partner up. Stop being shy. A closed mouth does not get fed. I felt that in my spirit. So now it's time to create a digital product. We're going to convert your presentations into an evergreen webinar. And this one is going to be super simple, because we're not really creating a digital product, even though we are, but we are recreating it. We're recreating something incredible that may look something like something you've done before, but it's completely different. And that's how you get them. Familiarity? Oh, yeah. So before we do all that, I told you that we were going into trending topics each and every day. And just like the news cycle does what it does, yesterday, Mark Zuckerberg went out of his mind. So we're going to call this series, What the What? What is going on? Zuck says, Puck, that's Puck, 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 the truth police. Why? Why would he do that? I see both ends of this. As a creative, as a businesswoman, as someone who is, directly affected by the tech. And here's the thing, I see both sides and I understand why there's a ruckus, why there's a rumor, a rapport, a roar about it. And it's because Everybody, do you notice that everyone wants to argue about something? Everyone has an argument. Everybody, where were these people when we wanted you to sign up for debates team? Where were you? Now everyone has an opinion about nothing at all. What I see about this is the truth never lies. The truth doesn't need allies. The truth doesn't need you to agree with it in order to be what it is. That means the truth never changes. I'm not talking about your truth and my truth. I'm talking about the truth. That's what we mean by evergreen products. Things that will never change. Things that'll never change. You put your hand on a hot stove, you will get burned, period. I don't care if it's electric or if it's fire operated, right? So I see this as a moment. I see a silver lining in this because this right here, this move where advertisers are like fleeing the scene from Facebook is the most anti artificial intelligence thing in the history of AI. This one move is giving us the power back to learn to think for ourselves. This group think thing is savage. It is savagery. Why do I have to feel important just because I'm part of a group who believes as I believe? Sometimes you need a contrarian. Sometimes you need something that's completely contrary and counterintuitive to what you're going through. Just as when you sign up for an affiliate, you're not always going to pick something that you're already selling because you need something complementary to what you're doing. So if you're a beauty salon, I don't always want to buy combs and brushes from you. I may need to have you create something or connect with someone who's creating a product that's going to fit my need, like allowing my edges to grow back, allowing, moisture to be applied to certain sections of my hair. So it's not always about group thing. It's about having different lines of thinking so that you can expand beyond your reach, right? So here's a full confession. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm an ad girl who pays. I pay a subscription for adless viewing. I didn't go to YouTube to be bombarded by the same stupid ads every day. I didn't go to Facebook for that. I didn't go to Hulu for that. I didn't go to Netflix for that. And I will pay extra because I don't want to see commercials. I know what programming is. That's what marketing is. That's what promotions is. That's what we're doing right now. So I see this as an epic move. But for them to say, forget the truth is hilarious to me. And it causes a buzz, it causes a stir. Look at this. Look at how they're coming up with these taglines. Meta is now allowing users to call women proper. What? That's not what he said. But people are attributing that to this. And I could talk all day about this situation, but we have grown into a society of people who are too sensitive. Why are you so sensitive? Why? Once upon a time, somebody said that, for example, your mama jokes. Can we even tell your mama jokes anymore? You told my mama your mama jokes, and we just fought it out, and we 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 guaranteed you would be telling jokes like that again. But today it's like, you hurt my feelings. Are you insane? So thank you, Mark Zuckerberg, but you're gonna get yours too. So the tactical practicals. Oops, sorry, we are supposed to be doing something. Okay, so let's create. Let's create right now. Now that I'm off my high horse. So how do you turn this, which was our original, well, here's what we did. We took our article and we created it into slides. We took these slides and then we uploaded them to SlideShare. And that's going to have their set of views and their audience over there. But now we're going to do something a little more streamlined, a little bit more effective, if you will, in terms of turning this into a webinar because we know that webinars are focused on a specific niche and a specific group of people. So this would be fine as it is. You have a robust presentation that's made of 64 slides. Now, it can be an hour long depending on how quickly you talk. If you're from Brooklyn, you can zip right through that in like 35 minutes, right? I myself, I'm working with 10 slides and I can fill that whole thing with, what we're talking about. I can fill that whole hour with what we're talking about because I'm expressive, right? But with these 64, you're being guided into speaking for, about a minute or so on each platform or each slide. So, what I want you to do, much like I did here, with mine, and let me show you the overview. Okay, so these are my 10 slides from Uncomplicated. It's not 10, it's a little more. Okay, wow, we got through these quick. So I have 20 slides from 30 to 20, 50 is 20, right? And what I did was I brought in this slide, and I created two more slides, right? From here. Excuse me, boop, 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 from here. I took them from here, and all I did was bring them over into my platform. I would do the same thing here with our presentation slides, right? Because what's important about your slide presentation is that you do a few things. This is going to be a great listenable in terms of following direction because I'm not doing this per se, I'm showing you what to do. One of the things that you want to do is build security with your audience. You want to let them know who you are. That's why when I introduced myself to you today, I introduced myself to you as to what I do, what that means for you if you're into branding, if you're into building, if you're into digital marketing, especially if you're into AI, artificial intelligence, and oh yeah, saving time by repurposing content. I'm your girl, right? So you want to build that as you're moving forward with your content, right? Also, what you want to do is you want to create a certain level of, I keep going back to my ad for a reason. You want to build testimonials, right? You want to build, what's the word? You want to build connection by letting folks know, listen, there are other people who are using this product. Let me zoom this in for you. There are other people who are using this product. If you're interested in increasing profits, converting more leads in less time with AI and automation, you want to continue to listen to me because these are people, strangers at one time that I never knew, that are making use of this product. They're making use of what we're talking about. So you want to build that kind of rapport and you want to build that kind of sustainability in your webinar. You also want to add in the beginning somewhere you want to build a table of contents that doesn't exactly look or read like a table of contents. You want to keep it short, concise, and well organized so that folks can follow along and you can build your commentary around each of these instead of going off at it, right? Off the rails with your chagrin. And sometimes you want to tell your story as to why it is that you're doing what you're doing, why it is that you are presenting the way you will, right? Everyone wants to hear a compelling story. For example, I'm doing this presentation for people who are in the entertainment industry, how they can begin to do just what you're doing, which is creating digital products so that in between gigs, in between jobs, in between opportunities, they can have this running in the background as their own e-com platform that they've created for themselves, leveraging what? Their expertise that just has to be peppered in with their level of celebrity because especially in the United States we gear towards celebrity. When they do this, they will be able to move throughout the cabin without, having the strain of, I'm going to take this gig because I'm desperate for the money. No, that doesn't work. Desperate and destiny doesn't work together. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm telling you that story because stories connect and it happens to be true. I'm telling you that because if you happen to be in the entertainment business, shout me out, connect with me. I'll send you the I'll send you the presentation and we can talk about it and have a one-on-one, right? So you tell the story, right? And then what's included, what you have to have included are frequently asked questions. And some of those questions are always, is it going to work for me? And you create the story around that as to why yours works opposed to anyone else's, etc., etc. Then you want to give them hard numbers, baby. We're going to show you all of this. Here I gave them a demonstration of what's going on. I showed them how much it's worth, but that's not how much they're going to pay. Then I tell them, listen, if you want to get this somewhere else, go ahead somewhere else. They're going to charge you 2 grand. They're going to charge you 3 grand. You want to go and have a certification from somebody who's never going to offer you a piece of their business or an opportunity to benefit from it. Oh, go ahead. They're going to charge you $17,000 and they're going to waste 6 months of your time. I'm just saying, you better sell it. So then, what you also want to include is what your offer actually is worth real time and how much they would have to pay upfront if this was a normal circumstance. And then you want to move them from, but let them know other things that are being offered to them on top of what you're offering them. And then behind that, you're going to say, listen, this is what you should be paying every month times three upfront, but we're not going to charge you that. We're going to give you a 98% discount. Boom, here's your price point, and then we're going to give you some other amenities and books at the end of that, right? And we show them about the referral system. We show them exactly what they're getting with us because when you have an affiliate, or you have to understand that there are thousands, if not tens or hundreds of thousands of people who are doing or selling the same offer. This right here is where you give them the added extra benefit of you. Remember I told you yesterday, no, honey, you are the lead. And so when you do that, you're building and letting them know this is what you'll get from me. You can get this from anybody else, but you ain't gonna get this, right? You're going to get me. You're going to get the full weight of our agency. You're going to get the full weight of 25 plus years of experience. You're going to get us who are not only a part of that community, but we're part of the founding members of that community. And you're going to have access to us in that group because we're a part of that community. Oh yeah, by the way, the hundreds of people who are in that group right now, you get to leverage their expertise as well. And we're not the only, it's not just marketing people who are on the other side. So do you see what I'm building here? So with the actors, I'm building this up because if you're an actor and you don't know who Konstantin Stanislavski is, I'm looking at you like you're crazy, right? So this is strewn throughout. Quotes from this man is strewn throughout our presentation, right? To give it life. And then finally, you give them their offer. This is the way you create a webinar and you monetize and you leverage what your level of expertise is. So, what are you selling? You're not just selling support. You're not just selling a course. You're not just selling a course. You're selling a community. You're not selling a course. You're selling numbers of communities that are in communities because you have different industries represented inside of said community. So you're getting clarity, you're getting software, you're getting speed, you're getting support because fortune favors speed. And if you have support, you're more than likely to succeed. Oh yeah, you see that? You see that Q code right there? We don't have time for you to clickety click buttons. We need you to take a screenshot and go straight through that QR code. Go to the site right now, learn a little bit more about what's going on, because this is the same offer that I'm giving you each and every day. But through a webinar, I'm able to meet people where they are because they will be gathered together and their pain is the same. Their pain is the same. That is the power of having a webinar that works. All right? That's the power. So that's how you can birth all of these slides by taking, I'm going back to it, I'm getting back to it. That's just my spirit saying, you know what, you better talk about this ad before you go. So all you do is you pick up from other slides that you've had and you go with it. You talk to them about what you do. You talk to them about your background. You talk to them about what you can offer them. I give them a formula for everyday earnings. What do you? I don't waste time. We don't play time. We don't play games around here. And also, here's another slide that you can use as well. So you let them know point blank in one slide. This is for you if you've been struggling and you want to get leads, and aka you want to make more money. You want to know what the slide means? Go all the way to the bottom. This is what this is for. This is what you want to do. Then this is for you. If not, may the Lord watch between me and thee when we absent one from another. I can't afford to get upset. So this is what you will include in your program. So we're looking at what you have to offer them, your testimonial page, you know, what their options are outside of us, and that they're going to waste time because time is the most precious commodity. They'll waste time going with other organizations that promise them nothing but to have a good name after them and say that they're certified by. Your certification means nothing to me if these kids can't eat and these big foot boys don't get those Jordans, those J's. I'm sorry. So you also want to let them know how much, you know, your products are worth, your offers are worth, how much your time is worth, how much the software is worth, how much everything is worth, and how you're giving them a 98% discount. You're giving them Black Friday percentages. All right? If you're a woman, you know like I know. It ain't no sale unless it's for 80% off. So there, I just showed you how to do that. So yesterday, let me show you what we did for the final minutes that we have. So here, um, what we showed you yesterday is all you needed to do was take artwork of your the title of your book or whatever that you're selling, right? You should have a cover that's attractive that speaks to your audience. So all we did was upload that and we used, I think I need to tap into this, right? So we went into elements, excuse me, we went into apps, and from the apps, we selected a mockup. Hold on. We selected mockups, and when we did that, all we did was drag our artwork into the app of our selection, whether it's videos, prints, smartphones, apparel, computers, frames. This is something that you're going to choose for yourself. We chose and selected that 3 times. And let me give you a little strategy. If you have an app or interested in making videos on your phone like this, okay? If you're interested in doing that, then you want to collect an app. It's free. Well, it's free and paid. You can always upgrade. You don't have to. Call InShot. I made this video in InShot. All I did was drag it here. Bada bing, bada boom, we were done. Right? So this is what this originally looked like as part of our promo. This is the design that we created yesterday. And all we did was create an ad or scroll stopping image over on our platform, Zillionaires. Oh, this is how you can create your own likenesses, right? And have a whole lot of fun doing it. We did some of these yesterday, but you go on this platform and it will allow for you to create some stunning images, including your own, when you sign up. So let's go back to the ad. So we created that in this platform, right? And then with this, bada boom, bada boom, this is what the final result was. And that's it. So we went over how to create your ad campaign. and also, your ad and your webinar, right? So we got a few more minutes left. And if I went a little too fast, this is the beauty of it. You can always go back, stop, start, right? Because I want you to do these things as I'm showing you how to do them. Okay? One of the things that I also wanted to mention about the ad, let me go back at that for a second. And that's this, that we repurposed content here. We took this and we created this. Really, really simple. All we did was move a few things around, and that was it. And if you're not a creative, if you're not someone that is on the design side, part of joining our community is because you sign up with me, you'll always have access to me, and I can consult, coach, and even help you walk through your process or do it with it for you. Right? And what I was saying about this is these images here, they can be used as your thumbnails on YouTube or any sort of platform that you're using as well. Your scroll stopping ads, all I would need to do is take these out, and then build them up. Take the font, and I would increase the line spacing here, right? Because they're going to be so big, and that's it. Whatever your catchy title is, throw what your topic is in ChatGPT. Ask it to give you a shocking, contrarian title fit for video viralcy or virality, right? Do that, and you're done. Okay, so we are here. So this is your profit producing task of the day. Our tactical practicals. I want you to leverage the AI tools that you're familiar with or you sign up with so that you can streamline the creation of your digital product. We want you to focus on speed and quality without sacrificing personalization. And this right here is how you will apply to do that. First, content creation. Next, design made easy. Then, automation for personalization. And then your profit booster is going to be bundle your product with an AI driven interactive element like a quiz, a chatbot that helps users navigate the material, making your product even more engaging and premium. I'm going to tell you what premium means or the difference is. Remember yesterday I talked to you about creating a checklist, what Alex Hormozy did for his gym empire. He created a checklist. Instead of that checklist just being something that you would scribble on a sheet of paper and then show it, create a PDF and send it, what he did originally was put it in an Excel spreadsheet. What he didn't even realize that he was doing was creating a platform for to use for AI, because not only was he generating the list of said items, he was giving them the brands, he was giving them where to buy it locally, and he was providing them not only with direction and guidance and brand familiarity, but he was also giving them links. Right now, I can generate a list for you right now and send you a grocery list to Instacart. The difference between your list that is handwritten, that you change into a PDF, that you're selling for $10, and a list, a comprehensive list, like going directly to Instacart cart, directly into your business. If you have an account with Instacart, as soon as you click that link, it's going directly to your account. Oh, you don't understand. That's worth $50. That's the difference between just scribbling on a sheet of paper, selling something for $10, and selling a premium product that, oh yeah, by the way, I can leverage with my business, with my agency, and go to them and say, listen, I've seen the numbers on this. I'm sending thousands of people to you, because I'm not just sending this list to people who are in my group locally. I'm sending this globally. Don't play games with me. I hope you see how you can do this. It takes nerve to do this. So I'm finishing up. I want you to imagine yourself as an author promoting your first documentary. If you didn't see my post over on LinkedIn about my guy, I've loved this guy forever, Kevin Powell. You need to go to my LinkedIn. And my LinkedIn is fabulous. Go into the captions and go to that event. If you are not in New York, listen. You need to come to New York. You've gone a lot further for a lot less. I want you to go over there. I want you to support that man. Okay? So imagine that you're an author, you're promoting your first documentary. Oh, notice the potential. They would notice the potential in viewers asking them, what inspired this story? How can I create my own? And for you to fill that gap, you would create a beginner friendly digital product. And you would call it something like the documentary blueprint 10 steps to bring your story to life. A guide featuring actionable steps, budget templates, and a behind the scenes look of their creative process. You can do this right now if you wanted to. I don't care. Use ChatGPT. They quickly draft the guide, personalize it with insights from their journey, design the guide with Canva, add visually compelling layouts from my platform. Don't play games with me because I'm still selling, right? And stills from the documentary, which is already put together. What am I doing? I'm making use of what he already has. I'm making use of what you already have in your coffers. You need to add legs and uh, uh, tentacles to what you're already doing. The movie industry does it. You want to know what they call it? Merch, right? So, what create an interactive quiz? What's your filmmaking style? Power it by AI. Pair it with personalized email follow-ups, recommending that the guide and their document, recommending the guide and their documentary at the event, after the event, during the event, before the event. Prices at $35. They pre-sell the product through the social media and their email list. Within 2 weeks, they'll sell 100 copies, generating $3,500 up front while growing their audience's trust and interest in their work. That's what that looks like. My God, my God. So here we are, quickly approaching the end of the hour. So that's how you do that. That's how you get that done. We move it. We keeps it pushing around here. So if you haven't done this already, I want you to strongly consider adding to what your profit producing task today and go back to Monday where you can niche down your job title and your function so that it's impossible for you to be denied as the only option for everyone who comes your way, who needs and is in the need of your services. Tuesday, you created a digital product that starts with your audience's knowledge ended, right? This is where you fill in the gap, right? And then I want you to go back and review all of the replays and apply, and then engage with the content, post your results, come back, talk about your takeaways. I want you to do it all. Why? Because the knowledge ain't gonna apply itself. You can sit and look on these internet streams all you want to, but if you never, ever, ever do what you're learning, apply what you're learning, and be bold enough to make mistakes and say, look, I did it, but even in my mistakes, I made a couple of dollars. Even when I made a mistake, I garnered partners and friends and people that I would never have met. Even when I make mistakes, even when I lose, I'm winning. You've got to get out here and you've got to try. Some of you are startup owners. Some of you are innovators, creators, but you never not once looked up the word entrepreneur. You are a risk taker by your name. Look up the word entrepreneur. What does it say? If you're not willing to take a risk, you're not an entrepreneur. If you're not willing to take a risk, then this ain't for you. If you don't have a stomach like steel, this ain't for you. And the difference between those who are successful, way more successful than you, and not, is that they're willing to fail more. They're willing to say, yeah, I tried that. I messed that up. But guess what? We woke up one day and there were more money in that account than we've ever received in our lives. You have to be willing to do that. You have to be willing to stay focused, to be consistent, stay consistent, and develop relationships with people who will hold you to the task. They'll hold your feet to the fire. They'll believe in you. They'll support you, whether you want it or not. Oh yeah, we don't believe in that. Oh no, we don't accept what is it, unsolicited advice. Yes, you did when you signed up, because we're gonna tell you about yourself. You want to dedicate your life to service. If you are an entrepreneur, I don't care if you're a Walmart. Walmart makes millions of dollars every single day because it services people. It gives people convenience. They're not selling you just what you want. They're selling you convenience. They're selling you options. They're selling you a place that you can go, like Alice in Wonderland. You know what I'm saying? They're proving the fact that we were emotionally brutalized when our parents took us to the store and had the talk in the car. You remember the talk? Don't ask for nothing. Why are you taking someone who is only 3 feet tall? And every store, even the candy store, is big to is big to somebody who's 3 feet tall. Why would you take them into a place that's la la land that has everything that they want? And oh yeah, don't take us in the cereal aisle. You're taking a 7 year old into a cereal aisle, and you're telling them not to ask for anything. Forgive them; they knew not what they do. But what I'm saying is, when you go somewhere, understand that the world is an oyster. Understand that everything that you want is being sold. But guess what? You have something that you can sell. You have something that you can share. You have something that you can actually push on people without them even realizing it. Proof of that is this multi-trillion-dollar industry. It's called AI. It's called automation. But before that, it was something called infomercials. Can I confess again? Friday nights, I'm not playing games. I have popcorn looking at these infomercials. They push you with things. If I see another Emerald Lagasse, that man needs to put me in his will because I have products I never had any intention of buying until I saw Emerald. You know that there are people that are selling you things that you don't even know that you need. Come here, Omari Hardwick as James St. Patrick in Power. What did he say? What did he say? He said sometimes you got to sell people things that they don't know that they need. I'm a very rich man. This is what he said. I'm a rich man because I get them. I get them and then I get them. I give them what they want. I put them around celebrities. I get them liquored up and they pay. So why can't you do the same thing with what you have? Because I know you're sitting here like, oh my gosh, she's sitting here talking about, you know, selling liquor and all of these pervasive things. You better look at the mafia. You better look at all of these crime organizations and see what they have in common. What do they have in common? Focus, consistency, relationships, and service. No matter how you cut it, you're going to need help messing this up, ma'am. You're going to need help messing this up, sir. Y'all better get these likes up on this thing. I'm not even looking at who's looking right now, but you better share this. You better like it. You better replay this and understand why should the wicked prosper? I'm going to preach to you right now, and I'm going to tell you, you're going to learn today. Why should the wicked prosper when your wealth they're holding up? The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. And you're sitting here being judgmental instead of learning the lesson and applying it in a way that was meant for your gift. The gift isn't wicked. Your level of expertise is not wicked. It is for you to stand before kings, queens, entities, titans. I know people right now, it was prophesied to them that they were going to quit their job and go into something new. And that person actually went into affiliate marketing and they said, I don't know if you understand. There's a prophet talking to them. I don't know if you understand, but you are going to work with a huge basketball player. And I won't even call his name. The woman came back in a month. The affiliate program that she worked for was Berkshire Hathaway. She has pictures all over the internet of her not just being with the owner Oh, who, by the way, is Warren Buffett, but she's standing between him and LeBron James. What is wrong with you? You can do this. I know prophets, but I'm telling you, I pray for you every single day. I don't know who you are, but I want you to do not your best. I want you to exceed your expectations. So you have the evidence before you. You have everything laid out for you today. If you don't sign up, honey, that's on you. But it's the end of the hour. I already told you what you need to know. And I want to thank you one more again. I want you to go ahead, pick up your freemium. It's there for you. If you still don't have any idea about what to offer, get that freemium today. Go ahead and snag it. The links are there. And I'll see you on the other side. Be blessed, y'all. I'm preaching on a Wednesday morning. Go ahead, Jesus. Ah.